She felt cold steel against her throat at 1 a.m. A voice in the darkness. "I have a knife. Don't make a sound." Elizabeth Smart was 14 years old, asleep in her own bedroom. The man who took her? Her family had invited him into their home months earlier. June 5, 2002. Salt Lake City, Utah. Elizabeth's 9-year-old sister watched in terror as a stranger forced Elizabeth out of bed at Knifepoint. Too scared to move, she pretended to sleep. When she finally told her parents 2 hours later, Elizabeth had vanished. The FBI launched a massive search. 16,000 tips came in. Her face was on every news channel. America's Most Wanted featured her case. But investigators focused on the wrong suspect. Meanwhile, Elizabeth was being held just miles from her home. For 9 months, she was chained, starved, and abused by her captor and his wife. She was forced to wear a gray veil that covered her entire face. Her kidnapper gave her a new name and told her if she tried to escape, he would kill her family. But here's the terrifying part. Elizabeth came so close to rescue multiple times. She once heard her uncle calling her name during a search. She was right there. But her captor had a knife to her side. In August, a detective actually approached her at a library. He asked why she was veiled. Her kidnapper said they were ministers protecting their daughter. The detective walked away. Elizabeth later said, "Hope walked out the door that day." The break in the case came from the most unexpected place. Elizabeth's little sister, Mary Catherine, the one who witnessed the abduction. 9 months later, she was looking at a Guinness Book of World Records when suddenly, a memory clicked. The voice. That voice from the night Elizabeth was taken. She knew it. It was Emmanuel, the homeless man their family had hired to work on their roof 7 months before the kidnapping. He had been in their home. He had been planning this. The family released a sketch. Tips flooded in. His ex-wife recognized him. His stepson recognized him. March 12, 2003. Sandy, Utah. Just 18 miles from Elizabeth's home. 2 witnesses spotted 3 people walking down the street. 2 adults and a young girl in a gray veil. They looked familiar. They called 911. When police arrived and removed that veil, they couldn't believe what they saw. After 246 days in captivity, Elizabeth Smart was alive. But how did she survive 9 months of unimaginable horror? What happened to her kidnappers? And why did Elizabeth choose to share her story with the world instead of hiding from it? Watch the full video to hear Elizabeth Smart's complete story of survival, resilience, and hope. Link in bio. This is one case you won't believe until you hear every detail.